How's it going, guys? Today I want to do a video on taking care of Jack Dempseys. I've been getting a lot of requests about this awesome fish, and I keep putting it off because I absolutely love these cichlids because they have so many different sparkles of blue, yet they're such cool predators, but are also calm in an eccentric way. I'm completely obsessed with Jack Dempsey's, and it's one of my favorite fish in the industry because it has that bad rap but can also be peaceful on the other side of things. So this is my predator tank, and there is two Jack Dempseys in here. There is a male and a female, and they do breed, and they get quite aggressive when they breed. So I want to pick the Jack Dempseys out for you. They're in the back right there. They kind of blend in the back there. See him? There he is in the front here. See how beautiful these things are? And if you use a darker gravel, they really kind of it really blasts their coloration. I want to get a good view of these Jack Dempseys. Absolutely ridiculous. That's the male, obviously. You can tell by it has the longer fins and more coloration. But as far as taking care of these fish, they're Central American cichlids, and basically that means they're kind of they're not a crazy predator, but they still hold their own aggression, and you're gonna have problems with them in certain scenarios. A lot of people commonly keep them with South American cichlids, and you still may have issues. That's the weird thing with Jack Dempsey's, because some fish are just crazy aggressive. They'll kill everything in the tank, whereas other Jack Dempseys are completely fine with other fish. You know, I've kept them with blood parrots, convicts, jags, cichlids. There's the female. They came out again for us. But it's really going to be a crapshoot what you can keep these fish with, and I would love to give you a definitive answer, but it's kind of an open-ended. But the generic go-to fish is basically like Oscar fish, black convicts, blood parrots. I keep Midas with them. Anything that's going to kind of hold its own. Look at that monster Oscar coming by. Anything that's going to hold its own and just be okay, because they're going to be able to throw some aggression at the other fish. So, and jags are another okay fish I keep with them. And just because I keep them with it doesn't make it a generalization that it's okay. Don't take that in the wrong manner. You're playing with fire here. Predator fish kind of like this it's a crapshoot, really. I have constant issues in this predator tank, and you really got to keep an eye on your fish when you're throwing carnivore predators like this together. And that leads me to my next topic. They are carnivores, so strictly protein diet. You're going to want to look into like a really heavy protein based diet, like live worms, anything that they could get their hands on in like natural habitat. Crickets, leeches, guppies, live feeders, and displace that with like a good cichlid pellet, because they still need their vitamins. What I usually do, again, this isn't perfect, but what I usually do with all these predator fish is I'll do one heavy feeding of like feeders a week, and then the other days I'll go with like worms, and then like 3 days out of the week they're getting pellets, just because it ensures they're getting all the vitamins and nutrients they need. So we went over what else is there? Tank size. Tank size is a huge topic with Jack Dempsey's. You're gonna want, they get up to 10 inches long, so you're gonna want a pretty big tank. I would say a 75-gallon minimum. If you have a Dempsey, I've seen some people do a 55. If you have other fish other than the Dempsey, you're probably gonna want a 75. But maybe if it's just the Dempsey by himself, maybe a 55 with some good filtration. Water parameters, clean water. Obviously you're going to want heavy filtration. Anytime you have a carnivore feeder or a carnivore eater, you're going to deal with messy eating. You know, they chop up all the stuff when they bite on it. Sorry, I'm trying to get you guys some cool views. That's the female there. that male keeps wanting to hide. Funny enough, these fish, that male I had in here, he hid inside like pipes for a good year when I first surrendered him from someone else. Hid in a pipe, and I switched him around to different tanks, some South Americans, and he's still hidden in a pipe. And sure enough, I throw him in this predator tank and he just flourishes. That's what's crazy about fish. You never know. Some fish are just crazy and you just gotta keep trying different things. I know it's tough if you don't have 30 tanks in a fish room. I understand that. But water parameters, keep your water clean. He's even doing a little shake for us. That's mating ritual. They'll do a little shake to kind of show off to the female. Come on, buddy, do it right now for us. Hopefully you guys saw that on camera. I know it gets kind of annoying watching through the other fish. There's the female. Female, and FYI, when the female gives birth or lays the eggs, she gets crazy aggressive. I know it's a little off topic. I don't want to get into breeding Jack Dempsey's because that's a whole other topic in itself, probably a whole other video. This is just general care. Crazy aggressive, mind-blowing aggressive. Water parameters, clean water, obviously. Get a good filter, you know. If you're wondering a good filter, get the AquaClear 110 if it's a little 55 or something, minimum. I'll throw a link in the description box if you want to take a gander at that. A canister filter if you can. Even like a low grade Sun is going to be better than most hang on the backs. So, and what else? Water parameters, you need obviously tropical temperatures, Central America parameters. So anything between like 77 and 82 degrees Fahrenheit, you're going to be perfect. And other than that, I mean, they're basically, you know, you're keeping them with South American cichlids, so they're fairly well-mannered. They are considered aggressive, so just beware. Keep your water clean. Keep up with feeding them protein-rich diet. That's a struggle. A lot of people get these fish, and then they just like throw in Hikari pellets every day, and the fish just it's not the greatest thing for carnivores, you know, because these things are full of fish meal and you just don't know the quality of fish meal, which sucks. So awesome fish. I can't speak enough of them. I love them. I wish I could just hug them and own hundreds of them. So anyhow, I feel like I've blabbered enough about Jack Dempsey's. Taking care of them is really easy. Clean water, heated water, protein-rich diet. Your hardest issue is going to be finding tank mates. So if you want some help finding tank mates, throw a comment in the video here. I try to reply to every comment. So hopefully this satisfies you Jack Dempsey people that have been begging me or bugging me to make this video. So I'm super ecstatic to make it. Love these fish. South Americans have always been my favorite. I know they're not South American, but they're in the same tank, sort of say. So, by the way, this red devil shouldn't be in this tank. I know, but he's been behaving, and he's gonna be in there for now. So, all right, guys, let me know if you guys have any questions. If you want me to shoot some videos for you, talk about whatever, just let me know in the comments. All right, cool. Wrapping it up.